What's up, guys? So I ain't never been in part of this building before. It looks different to me, but I ain't never been in here neither. So yeah, so at least I got to explore the part of the school that I love. Like I said, y'all, it took me a minute to get here because I'm like, how in the world, where do I go? So, but anyway, yeah, y'all. So I am subbing for, I guess, a virtual school that we have here. Hey, how are you doing? This day that God is giving me. Alright guys, so like I said, I have never worked in this part of the building before. So I'm about to go over these plans, see what today bring. But like I said, I'm only doing a half day, so I'm only here till 11. So I come here tomorrow as well. Now I know where to go. But yeah, y'all, so let me go and get this day started, alright?
Through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand.
Y'all, today's an easy day. Won't my God do it? Won't my God do it? Today is going to be an easy peasy day. My God is able to supply all of my needs according to his riches and glory, y'all. I only got 4 students in here. Well, we'll have 4 students in here, and this is online. So they just gonna be on their computer doing their assignments. That's it. But anyway, y'all. So yeah. So I guess today, like I said, I'm gonna go to the gym. Me and my sister, we're gonna work out. But I'm gonna have to change this because, baby, listen, I'm not trying to be heated going to the gym. So I'm gonna go home and change shirts. And put on me a regular shirt so I can exercise comfortably. But I am going to do the 75 hard challenge, and so I am going to be documenting that as well. So yeah, y'all. But anyway, y'all, so let me go and get my day started, right? Peace. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Amanda, bringing you yet again another vlog. Listen, I'm actually, can I talk? I am actually about to go and pick up my sister. She gets off at 12. I got off at 11, so I had to come here and do some blood work, which I didn't have to do. Found out that they already had did it. And I was like, when did they do it? I didn't know. And she told me the date and whatnot. So I was like, oh, so now I'm just waiting on the results. I did get approved for Mounjaro. Your girl got approved today. Thank God. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. To God be the glory for that. So yeah, I get to go and pick that up today. But I'm gonna pick her up first because I don't want to be late picking her up, and I'm driving her car. What kind of stuff would that be? You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, y'all, sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and pick that up later on today. Well, once I go and pick her up, then I'm gonna head there. So yeah, let me talk to y'all later. As I was in the doctor, right, and you know, I was just waiting on to be called or whatnot. I was listening, well, I wasn't trying to listen. It was just, she was loud when she was talking, and she was talking about, you know, how her son doesn't visit his grandmom, but can visit everybody else, but not his grandma that is diagnosed with cancer and so forth. Y'all, when I tell you, if you are blessed to have a grandparent, a parent still alive, y'all better take full advantage of that and love on them like never before, y'all. Don't be like that that boy, whoever he is, you know what I'm saying, doing that. Because I was like, that's sad. That's all I kept saying. That's sad that people can be so cruel, you know what I'm saying, to people like that. Like, child, I wish I would still have my grandma. Alright, baby, don't play me. I remember when I had my first job. I was working at this place called Captain D's. I remember this like it was yesterday. what my granny did, or whatnot. She was very sick, very sickly. And I called in, you know what I'm saying, because I wanted to be with her and things like that. Well, apparently everybody else called in too. So they left only the cook or whoever was there, right? That was not my fault, right? My only priority at that moment was my grandmama. You better believe. Did I go to that job then? Nope. Did I get fired from that job? Yep. Did I care? Nope. What was important to me? My grandma. What am I saying? Y'all better make sure that y'all treat y'all grandparents with respect. Remember that God honors that. God sees that. And think about it. When you get old in age, you want your grandkids to love on you too. You feel me? So yeah, but I was just listening to that and I was like, that was just a sad story to hear. Sad story to hear that people are actually like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm like I said, I'm about to head and go pick up my sister. But whatnot, by the time I get there, she should be out and ready. Then, like I said, I'm gonna go and pick up my Mounjaro. We'll probably go exercising for a minute, or probably walk at a park. I don't know. And like I said, I want to practice the 75 hard challenge. Like I said, I never done it before. I've been hearing people saying that they did it, and you know what I'm saying, that they had like positive results from it or whatnot. So I just never did it before. So I definitely want to try it because, honey, look, anything that can help me to lose these pounds, this stubborn belly fat, baby, I am all for it. I gotta do more research on what is strength training because, as I said before, God told me to do it, and then my surgeon, he told me to do some slight cardio. So, you know, I'm gonna research that as well. You know, because I'm still getting familiar with the exercise and limbo language or whatnot. So, yeah, y'all. But I did get some updates about my car or whatnot. So, I do need a whole new engine, as they said. Y'all. But you know what? I know that my God will supply all my needs. I'm not concerned about it. I believe that God is going to do just as he said he is going to do. You know, he told me what to do and I did it. It was unfortunate that the incident happened after I did it, but you know what, God still gets the glory. Because like I said, it could have been worse. It could have been where I wasn't able to make a home. Or it could have been to the fact where, you know what I'm saying, just something worse could happen. But God gets the glory for that. So I'm not mad at all. I'm not concerned at all. So now they just sent in the estimate to Allstate, which is my insurance company, to see if they can get an approval for it. So I do got full coverage, the benefit of full coverage. So I do got that. So now it's just all about them, you know what I'm saying, approving it, which I believe, and I had a good feeling. I had a good feeling about it. Like, I don't know what God is going to do. I don't know if God is going to approve it or are they going to give me the money for the car. But one or the other, I just feel good about whatever the outcome is going to be. I felt that earlier in my spirit. My spirit leaped, which tells me, which signals that God is in the working business. All I got to do is just sit back, relax, don't stress, you know what I'm saying? Because I am still blessed to be able to still be driving my sister's car. I pray that she gets 100-fold for that, because this is her way of sowing seed into me. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't have to do all that. So, you know, I gotta be respectful of her time, be respectful of her car. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just because she blessed me to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to use her vehicle, this ain't my vehicle. And she kind of got on me. She was like, Amanda, you got a problem asking for help. I was like, you know, I didn't know I had that until this fast ended. The first part of my fast ended. I didn't realize that. But she is definitely right. God is definitely working on me with that. That's for sure. But y'all, I'm about to go and get in this parking lot or what have you to get her Again, I love you guys for joining me on today. And I'm going to end the vlog right now. All right? Peace out.